Hello, Madden family. I don't want to show y'all a tutorial on how you put portraits in game in your franchise file. Uh, First thing you want to do is open up your MMC editor. You just select your Madden. While you're waiting on that to load, you'll go in here and you'll make you a couple folders wherever you put it at. I got mine down here. Make you a 256 folder and a 512 folder. Just right click, go new, and then click folder, and then name it 256 and other than 512, which mine's here and here, which I've got where I work on each one of my finished ones and whatever. But anyway, you go in here to legacy file, common, UI, and you go down here to Madden, and it's down here where swappable is at. You go down here all the way down to where it says portraits. You right click on it, export, and you export that in your folder. And the same thing with the portrait, which is just a 512 folder, portrait 512 DDS. You export those out the same way. Just hit the export button, and you can name it whatever you want. Access in your folder like that, but you don't have to do that. And then you just take the asset. You use a tool. I forgot which tool it is. If it's this one, it might be this one. I'm not sure if it's this program, but it's whatever program opens up the asset folders. I don't know which one it is. Madden app, HD. It could be this. I think it may be this. No, that's a DB. Whichever one opens asset to, or it's this one. You take that, you file, and then you open it up. But anyway, from there, after you get that done, like that, which I'm just going to load my file. Uh, it's one I've been working on. I'm just going to load it in, and it's only going to show what I've edited, which is right here. We'll minimize that right now, and first thing we'll do, we'll go on there. Go on here, we're going to search Jim Kelly. Used to play for the Bills. And you go to images, and you just find a picture, Jim Kelly. Uh, Look around, you see if you can find a decent picture. I like to get the ones in the uniform. Uh, we, I don't really know which one I'm looking for, but this right here looks pretty good. So I just right click on it, copy image, and I use paint.net. I go edit, paste a new image, file, save as, Jim, Kelly. Okay, and I'll close that, and then I'll go over here to another free program called photoscissors.com. Upload your image, Jim Kelly, open, and it will make it transparent where you can see it's removed the background. So, and then I'll just download it, go in here to result, there he is. Then I'll go in here in my folder, which I think it's the 512. I'll open up this blank one just to look what I need, and these right here, image resize, they go into 256 by 256, and I'll take him and there's comparison to that. I'll take it, select all, I'll move him around. Head needs to be a little bigger, a little bit more, and it looks about perfect. I'll hit File, Save As, and I'll go to my folder where my pictures are, my pictures folder, and I'll put it in the 256 DDS. I'll change this to a DDS file, and I'll save it right here. And right here you do BC3, Linux, DX5, error metric, you use uniform, and this is save. Okay, same way, file, save as. I use the same 256 picture in my 512s as well, and I'll hit save. And as you can see, I'm on the 512. I start at number 10,000. So what I'll do, I'll just copy this. That was my last number I used. And I'll paste it. You need to use the same thing I got. Portraits underscore 256 dash file and then the number. And I'm going to change this from 63 to a 64. That's for the 256. Now you do the 512, same way. But you add 10,000. 10,000 number to your other number. So it was 10,063. Paste, we're going to make this in 20,064. Okay, we got both of those done. So now, since we got that finished, we can close this out. Minimize this. We can go in here to the Madden Asset Editor. We go in here to File, Open. And I go down here to where my Madden, where I extracted that file to, which mine's under my pictures. Mine's under 256. And my most recent one, 1220, 1219. So I'll use this one. I'll open. And then I'll go Edit, Import. And when I go to Import, I go to my 256 DDS. I'll pick the Jim Kelly and I'll click Open. Okay, he's right there at the bottom, 100064 portrait, and it was saved. Close it out. Go back into your Madden AST editor. File, Open. This time you want to open up your 512. And then the most recent is this one. Same way. It says Portrait 512. Edit, Import. I go find my 512 DDS. Number 2064 DDS Jim Kelly. Open. And it should be at the bottom. But I think you got to hit save. I got to hit save as. And you put it back in that same folder where your AST file was at, which mine was right here. No, it was this. And I got to save it, but I can't save it as the same one. You have to save it as a new one. So I'm going to do this one as an update. So I'll have to go back and redo the 512. So I'll close that back out. I'll go back in, File, Open. I want the 5 from 512. I want back on this one. So I didn't save it. Edit, Import. Now I go get the Jim Kelly picture, 256. Open. There it is at the bottom. Hit File, Save As. Go back to my AST file, and I think it's this one. I save it as number 2. And hit save. Okay. Okay. Once you get that done, you can close this. Go back into your Frosty MMC editor. You go down here to Portrait 256. Right click, import. And I gotta go find my 256. Import the newest version. Is this one. Click open. Same way with this one. You do it, it's the 512. Import. Go over to the 512. Look for the latest version, date. And it's this one. Open. Then click File, Save As, and in my mods here, I'll do my oldest version because my newest that version works good, so I can overwrite my old one. I've got 2 of them. Save, yes. Then you go up here to File, Export the mod. You just name it NFL Legends Portraits, and this is LR version. I'm gonna say 6.0, and it's called Portraits. And hit save, which I've got. That is, so it is version 6. So we'll make that version 6.0. Hit save. All that part's done. Okay, now we close this out. And you just hit no here. You go in here to your Madden franchise tool. And we'll go into our 256 folder. We'll go into our, let's see, which one was I doing? This one. And I'll look for Jim Kelly. He's Buffalo. Roster. Quarterback, Jim Kelly. We'll go action, edit, and then his number again, we'll look it up. 10064. 10064. Okay, your years pro will change to 9999 because I got portrait above 10,000. You just go down and change this to 0. Hit save. And it'll show a blank face here. But we're getting ready to go in game. And I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, to get in game, you just go right here to Madden Spark. Activate mods. I go into MMC Mod Manager. Select your Madden 24 game. And I'll go in here and I'll delete my portrait mod here because I've been got it right here, and I'll delete it right here, remove, and I'll install my newest mod. You can find it where you saved your mod at. Mine is right here, 6.0. Open, apply mod. Okay, this mod you can move it up. I had it up here, and here we go. We're gonna launch. I might have to edit this video to be able to get inside the game because I only got my recording set up for desktop right now. My OBS Studios, but I might switch it out. If you get a black screen, that's fine. All this Steam popping up. I got it on Steam version. This popping up. I don't know why it's so big. I don't know why I'm getting that error, but I just click that and it still works. I minimize this. And now we're getting ready to go into the game, so I'm going to try to switch this over. Hope it works. It might be a black screen right now while the game's loading. Here it goes, and this is Wii Masters mod 2016 Madden. I like using it. Press any button to continue. Y'all might not have no volume or no music or nothing because I got my audio set up for, I think, for the desktop. Anyway, we're going to franchise just to make sure that this is working. I'll switch it over to my Recon. I hope everybody, the volume worked on all the other video, but here we are in the game. I'm going to this preseason. We're going to go look for Jim Kelly. This is a mod I use edit with. I don't want to upgrade no players. I just want to go to roster, manage roster, NFL roster, Bills. And quarterback, Jim Kelly. That's the pitch I just put in. But as you can see, I've added several pictures. My favorite team's 49ers. I generally got about every player on there. It's Joe Montana, Steve Young, Colin Kaepernick, John Brody, Frank Gore, Ricky Waters, Roger Craig. I got most of these pretty accurate on this team. Terrell Owens, Jerry Rice, John Taylor, Debo, Dwight Clark, Michael Crabtree, and Brandon Ayuk. Fullback Tom Rathman got two bruising fullbacks. But anyway, that's the way you do it, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think. But if there wasn't no audio at the first, it's because I forgot to switch my thing. But you can see what I was doing. Once again, thanks for watching. Have a great day and Merry Christmas!